Hi everybody, Dark Ritual here, or Tristan. I helped my friend Lady K506 do a video the other day, opening some Supreme Victors packs from a box. We had a lot of fun. Seemed like the video was pretty popular, so I figured that I might start making my own. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you the few Pokemon figures I have. My collection isn't very large right now. I've recently gotten back into playing, but some of these guys are for trade. I would trade for cards, certain types of cards, or for other figurines if you happen to have them. So here we go. I'm going to start with the figures that are not for trade, the ones that I will personally be keeping. We'll start with, oh, sorry about the shadow there. Light's in kind of a weird spot here. We'll start with my personal favorite starter out of black and white, Snivy. As you can see here, he's got the white base, and he's got that little attitude problem that Snivy seems to have on the show. You started up a leaf tornado there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll give each of these guys a 360-degree spin, nice and slow, so you can see. As you can see on this base, he's actually got a place to hold a card. I've got a card here from, sorry about the shadow again, for one of my friends, Lady K, actually, because she collects Pokemon. This is a custom card that I've made for her. I'll show it off to you there. Pika, as you can see, his tail looks a little bit different. I've darkened up his stripes and his ears, and I've signed it there for her. But I'll turn this around so you can see right there where that little line and those two little pegs are. You just take your card and stick it right in there, and when you turn him around, there he is, holding up a card just like that. It's pretty neat. So I'll take that off there. I do like these figurines. They have nice thick bases. They're pretty solid. As you can see, yeah, I'm going to bounce in there and see nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with them there. As opposed to some of the older, if you older players, you may remember the old Wizards figurines that were kind of rubbery, and they'd have a lot of problems of fading and stretching. These guys have been with me, Snivy's been with me for about 7 or 8 months now, and there's nothing wrong with them at all. So there he is. We'll move on to the next guy, his evolution. I wish they would make middle evolution mini figurines like this, but they haven't yet. So here's Serperior, who I think is probably the coolest out of all of the Stage 2 figurines that there are. You know, I'll zoom in nice and close there for you guys and give him another little spin. See, look at, they got great detail. And he has a black base as compared to the white base, which is different. But that's really neat that they've done that for black and white. So, there's that. And then, the guy that's been my favorite since Red and Blue, which ages me, I guess, a little bit, shows you how long I've been in Pokemon. Mewtwo. These guys come out of the Mewtwo box. You can get them. They come with the Battle City promo stadium. It's underused, I believe. I mean, you flip a coin and draw a card every turn for each player. If it's heads, obviously. So there's a nice little spin view for him. I wish that they would have given like a Psycho Ball or a Shadow Ball or something in that palm, but he's cool the way he is. So there's the three that I would be keeping because they are my favorites. But moving on, I'll scoot these guys off to the side here. Once again, I am sorry. The lighting in this room is really bad, and I'm filming on a dark table, so if I were to actually show you anything, I'll show you here. See, yeah, you really need, I injured my finger the other day opening something. Yeah, see, it's a little bit harder to see with some of them. And then, yeah, as you can see over there, there's a few more figurines. I got about 5 of them. These guys are for trade. So we'll start here with everyone's favorite, Victini. Give you a nice little spin there, 360-degree view. Victini is really cool. I'm still debating whether or not I actually want to trade him because he is one of my favorite new Pokemon. The only thing I would caution you is his base is a little broken. Like right here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe if I do, there you go. You can see it if I do it that way. As you can see, it's been broken off a little bit. That happened during transportation one time. But with a little bit of super glue, you just got to kind of stick him in there. A little bit of super glue. I could even glue him for you if you'd like. and then I could ship him out to you if you're interested in trading for him. As I said, I am looking for certain types of figurines. I'm looking for a Giratina figurine specifically, and certain other cards. So there's Victini. Set him over there. I'll use this hand. Entei coming up next. He came out of the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune Limited tins. I'll give him a nice little spin there. Hold him up against the white wall so you can see he's pretty neat. He's got really nice coloring. He's letting out that big roar that everyone knows Entei has, especially if you watch the movies. Entei will be for trade, so just let me know in the comments or anything if you're interested in any of these guys that are coming up. So he'll go down there next to Victini. A lot of these guys are kind of legendary. I'm a bit of a legendary chaser, but once again, it has to be a specific type. An extra starter I bought because I bought a free tin one time, and so here's the Emboar. Emboar's up for trade. I'm not a personal fan. I like the theme of Emboar. I like the idea. I was a larger fan of his concept art where he looked like a giant motorcycle. But there he is. He's giving off a big fire spout. You can see that. You know, they're pretty neat. I apologize for the quality of the video. My phone has only a 3.2 megapixel camera. I'm hoping to get another one here pretty soon. Maybe even an 8 or something. And then finally, I'll show these guys both at once. In fact, I'll just scoot these guys off to the side so I can showcase them. I'm sorry the video is a little shaky. I'm having to hold my phone. I don't have a stand right now. But Reshiram, and if I'll scoot over here a little bit, Zekrom. These guys are a perfect example of the black and white setup. For example, as you can see, they put Reshiram, who's the white Pokemon that comes in black, on a black tin, on a black base, I'm sorry, and Zekrom is on a white base. And I'll just give these guys a little spin here. Zekrom and Reshiram are two of the biggest figurines I've seen recently. I'm hoping that they make a little bit larger figurines in the future, but who knows. And then yeah, here's Zekrom's 360. As you can see there, his tail, he's got the electric generator, and Reshiram, I'll turn him. He's actually sitting on his tail, like he's taking off like a rocket, like it's supposed to be, which is neat. Yeah, I tried making a chess set one time. I was really close. I was only 2 Victini figurines off from finishing it, but I unfortunately had to move and get rid of a lot of those figures. So there they are, guys. I'll show them off again. These are the ones for trade: Victini, Emboar, Reshiram, Zekrom, and Entei. There's the trade figurines. Those guys are up for grabs. And as I said, I'm looking for a Giratina or possibly some other cards. Just let me know in a comment what you're looking for or which ones you want. And then yeah, here's the guys that I'll be keeping. And like I said, I really wish that they would make a Servine figurine to go right in between here, because then I'd have the whole line. Snivy is my favorite. And then Mewtwo is, once again, just the classic. So let me know what you think, guys. I'll be doing some card videos and some other things later on if I get some good reviews. And if not, I'm going to do them anyway, so deal with it. Haha. Once again, have a good day. Bye-bye.